Hi Virgo, this is Mary with Seer. Thanks for stopping by. This is your November 16th through the 23rd weekly tarot. First thing that I did here, and I did it off camera so I could review it's always good for me to review the descriptions of some of these oracle cards that I don't see on a regular basis. So what's really interesting is I pulled 3 angels and ancestors because we really need some guidance right now with all of this purging of the energy and deciding what we're going to keep and what we're going to, while we're going into the new decade here. So the angels and ancestors, I pulled 3 cards, and what I have is you received guardians in all of these. So you are being incredibly protected and guided here. So you should know that. So we're going to start with Earth's Guardian because this is really interesting. Earth's Guardian is about staying rooted and grounded. So this is about connecting with the earth and what your spiritual path is, and to release your shame and guilt, okay? And then know that you're worthy of your heart's desires, okay? And to not be afraid. This guardian actually helps you connect. This is staying grounded, okay? Because the 2 next cards, you'll see the reason why this is here, okay? So this is about your incredible exploration, this exploration that you need to do to find your heart's desires and passion, but to remember to stay grounded so you do not lose who you are in this, okay? Because you may be wondering which way to go, and the next card is the Direction Guardian. So this is about, it's about choosing your path, okay? Choosing your path, and this should be your heart's desire, what makes you happy, and what makes you happy, maybe what you were put here to do, your life's missions, because this talks about your mission that, where you came here to do, basically, okay? But it does have something to do with what you believe in, your passion. So the Fire Guardian here is about igniting your passion. And it also talks about sexual energy. So sexual energy is the same as creative energy. But here they're asking you to be grounded. So there's something about be careful, okay, with your exploration here. It's all about, to remember that we always have to be responsible for our own actions, okay? And make sure at the end of the day that you can respect yourself and wherever you're going to with your passion. Now, passion doesn't always have to be sexual, outwardly sexual relationship, but it does speak of that here. So I'm not saying don't, that's not okay. It also can mean channeling that sexual energy in a different way, being creative, finding what inspires you. Because sometimes people that are players, for example, people that just maybe run amok with sex, they're not channeling that creative energy correctly, or something happened to them, that sacral chakra with the creative energy, to where they channel it in a more productive way. Because at some point, anything done too much or without respect or integrity, people run into problems, no matter what it is, whether it's lying, whether it's sex, whether it's working too much, anything can be taken to an extreme. There's a disclaimer. Now, this is choosing your path and what makes your heart sing. Choosing your path and what inspires your passion, okay? It's time for you to discover yourself, but remember that it is you at the end of the day that you're going to have to be connected to. And as a Virgo, an earth sign, you being grounded is really important so you don't lose who you are, okay? That was not easy, kind of putting into words there. Okay, so if I clear my throat a lot, my allergies have been like off the chart, out of control. So I apologize ahead of time, and I'll do it during the clearing, I guess, too. So it appears that you are going to have some challenges coming up. There's going to be a whole new you. That's the way it feels. So that you're going to have experiences. You're going to need to make decisions, choose different paths. This is about you coming back to you and finding your life's purpose, okay? But it's all part of the deal. So, they're just asking that you stay, because you have protection, but you also have to use your own, discernment, of course. Okay, Six of Pentacles. So this is a card of reciprocity and abundance. It's great. He's weighing all these pentacles on this scale. And that's good news. And then just waiting for the plumber to call. I wanted to make sure he didn't call, so it doesn't look like he did. Okay, and so the Five of Swords reverse talks about, I don't know, there might have been a battle recently based on ego that you might have gone through, maybe a breakup or something, or some kind of family argument. We have a King of Pentacles reverse. This is an earth sign. This could represent you. Maybe there's been some challenges lately. This is a masculine energy, but doesn't have to be. It could be Virgo, Aquarius, or Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. That was weird. This is just somebody who's not really, could be a masculine energy, doesn't have to be, but somebody who is having financial challenges right now, maybe not, maybe they're not being who they appeared to be in the beginning. Maybe they're not being financially responsible or loyal or nurturing. No, they're not. They're completely like upside down. Okay, and then I have the Lover's card. There's the passion. So this is about a decision in love, or a real close, passionate connection. Okay. Four of Wands reverse is about a not so happy family, or broken engagement, broken marriage, unhappy marriage. Nine of Wands is moving forward, though, not wanting to give up. We'll find out more about all that in a minute. Okay. So let's start with the Six of Pentacles. Let's look at the reciprocity here. We have an Ace of Wands. So this means that there is a delay with a new start or a new beginning. Let's find out about that new beginning, please. Three of Pentacles. That somebody, well, maybe something was fair, but something was fair. But there's no start. Maybe something was supposed to be fair, but didn't turn out that way. And it was something you couldn't work with. Get another card. Kind of change directions there. Couldn't move forward. There was no, we're not on the same page. Like, you couldn't agree. Like there wasn't balance. There wasn't, yeah. And it was an unhappy home. So it looks like it could have been, well, it disrupted the helping to have it. It was supposed to be fair. See, that's the way you maybe talked about wanting it to be, but it wasn't. And it was sad and it was unhappy. And I'm sorry. Then there was this fight, this argument, this battle. And it was somebody's ego that somebody just wanted to win here. Somebody just wanted to win. At any cost, right? Just wanted to win. And so Judgment reversed is not learning the lesson. Somebody's not learning the lessons, right? This is also a warning about not, if the lessons aren't learned, then the cycle keeps repeating. So Page of Cups reversed, if there's an offer, it's, there wasn't a real commitment here. So, and this is a small commitment. When this is upright, it's a small token of love. Here, there's like no love. If there was an offer, it wasn't a real offer, It was, no, it was really non-committed. This person was not committed. Three of Wands. So, this is wanting, when this is upright, so it's kind of like, I want to receive what I've put out there, I know that, it's like that you can receive good things. That you can have reciprocal relationships. That's what it feels. That's what you see in your mind, right? And so you're still waiting. Get one more card there. Or you were waiting, but now somebody's moving on. So I think maybe you waited as long as you could wait. But see, because this is upright, it's not, that it's available, but I think you just couldn't wait anymore here. Couldn't move forward anymore here. So moving on to safer ground, to a new place, for a new opportunity. So tell me about that King of Pentacles reversed, please. Well, there's the Tower. So this is a person that, I guess the tower came down, the foundation was destroyed. There's King of Swords here. So King of Swords energy, it's a masculine energy, but doesn't have to be. It's an air sign, but doesn't have to be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. It could be a person person embodying this energy. King of Swords is detaching yourself to see what the truth is and getting some background with the information. And see, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, which Virgo is also. So maybe you gathered enough information to go, this is not working, it's not going to go anywhere, I got to make a choice. A detached choice based on the truth, and just deal with it. Just say what I have to say and deal with it. Okay, that's kind of the way that it feels. You can let me know. Four of Cups reverse said, I'm not making this mistake anymore. I've seen my mistake. Reverse says, I got to move past this. I got to move on. We'll do one more card there. The Fool says, I don't want to be the fool here. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. For me to stay would be foolish. Okay, so let's look at the Lovers now. The Lovers has its own lane here, So let's see what we need to know about that. Eight of Cups reversed. So we have the Lovers. It's a choice in love, or a connection in love. And the Eight of Cups reverse is, I don't know if somebody's trying to come back to you, or if you're thinking about going back with them, going back with somebody that you walked away from. The Knight of Cups reversed, we still have that non-commitment though here. So maybe when you think about going back, you remember how there was no commitment. So the Hermit is looking at all the details and really understanding what they mean. Like looking at this other person's behavior and really processing what that meant. And it's also processing your side of it too, how you acted, what you thought, maybe how you were hoping things would work out, and they, being patient, waiting for them to receive the love you were giving out that wasn't coming, and just waiting to be heard, waiting to be heard, to be loved, to be considered, right? That's an important work though. That's connecting to your higher self to heal. That's really important though. And as painful as that can be, it's really important. So the next card here is the Magician, and this is good because this is you understanding, or somebody understanding, that how much power we have, and that that we don't have to be a victim, you know, that we have the power to change things by the way we think, by the way we act, by the way, see, the magician has all of the different elements. He has fire, he has water, he has air, and he has pentacles, you know, he has earth. And so he knows with all of these that he can control much more than he realized he could control in the past. A lot of this is the way we show up, knowing that we can handle something, knowing that we're not a victim, knowing that we can see the truth. That would be the swords, being able to see the truth. Using our intuition, you know, being able to see signs. And that's all of this. Really, the Earth Guardian is staying grounded in relationships. And one of the important things is here that I am hearing, not to assume that you know what others are thinking, not to assume you know what's in their heart. Let them prove it. Let them prove their worthiness. And if they don't, then you can make the decision based on that. But not to put words or emotions in people's, that realize that a small, very small commitment may not be a commitment at all. You know, it may be us jumping to, we've all done that, jumping to what we think they want to be, what we think they are instead of who they really are. That's a tough one, huh? So this is the breakup. This is a broken relationship, broken home, broken engagement, wedding, marriage. Okay, yeah. So the Knight of Pentacles reverse is there's really no forward movement here, right? There's no offer coming, not even a slow one. And Ten of Wands reverses. It's hard to release this burden. It's difficult, but it is at the end of the cycle, though. So that is good news. We have the Nine of Wands over here, the end of the cycle. Six of Wands reversed. There was no victory here, and that's really facing where the truth is. You know, that's staying grounded. Deal with it. Deal with what is, okay, and then accept what is, and then move forward. However, there was no victory, no success, and that's hard. And mostly because there was no truth, right? There's no truth. Ace of Swords reversed. This is a Six of Wands reversed, by the way. I'm sorry. And that was a Ten of Wands reversed. I'm sorry if I didn't call that out. Okay, so let's talk about Nine of Wands upright here. This is been through it, done that, but I'm not going to give up. Let's get a feeling of what you don't want to give up on, okay, or what the guidance is here. Well, this is not giving up because you were deceived, okay, because there's deception, because you found out about it, right? You were able to see through it. Queen of Pentacles. This is beautiful because this is earth energy. This is somebody this is the wife. This is a wife card. So this could be you, Virgo, or it could be, it's feminine energy, but it doesn't have to be a feminine, okay? So this is the perfect wife, mother. This is a person that can run a business, raise the kids, but she loves animals, plants, nurturing, fertile. I mean, this is somebody that it didn't break you, didn't break this person, okay? Because you know your worth, and that's about staying grounded. See how these are both green. As long as you stay grounded, you'll be fine, because then you stay connected with who you are and what your path is. Okay, and that's beautiful because now we have strength. So, actually, it feels like this may have made you stronger. Getting through this, not something we want to do, right? It's not something we want to do. So, seeing the different faces of this person in the situation, See, this is Ezekiel, and this is all the different faces that he had in this, like the Bible, Ezekiel. And so the directions that we can take. You've chosen wisely. And this is the Five of Pentacles. This is the energy of being shut out. And that's hard. Yes, this was something that you were shut out. And this is like the reality. You know. And luckily it feels that way, but it's also in a way a state of mind, because what sometimes shuts us out brings us to where we should be. And so there's this part that needs to be spoken about. It wasn't, when things don't work out, it's God's protection or Spirit's protection, their way of protecting you, that it's time to move into your happiness, because this doesn't seem like it was a place of happiness for you. And so it freed you, right? This person's actions actually freed you, no matter how painful that is. It's a gift. The truth is always a gift. And even dishonesty is a gift, because you can see it for what it is. And I know this is not the truth, and I need to make a decision for me and the children, if there's children involved. Okay. So, pretty much got your guidance here. That was just the backstory. You know, have some fun. Discover some new stuff. Choose your new path. It looks like you have it. Remember to stay grounded. And discover yourself. Discover your passion. Discover what makes you sing. I love this. Run wild for a while, child. Really, run wild for a while. It is. Have some fun. Be responsible. Have some fun. Does that work together? Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Virgo, that was pretty sweet. Have a great week. And I'd love to hear the comments too. Take care.